Welcome to my Atari ST nostalgia trip, and in this video I'm gonna have a look back at one of the absolute true classics that I also remember liking a lot back in the day. It's Xenon by the Bitmap brothers from 1988, and the story of this game is that you apparently have to help your fellow Federation member Captain Zod by fighting your way through 16 zones. And I don't know why they say 16 zones on the left, because I know the game has 4 sectors or 4 levels, but they don't seem to be really divided into zones. And they also say it on the box, after each zone you refuel and restock according to the box anyways. But my experience is after a sector you might refuel, but you don't restock at all, since you actually lose all your weapon upgrades after completing a level. But I'm getting ahead of myself here a little bit, so let's just start up the game and see how well the game has aged, how much I will still like it, of course how much it will annoy me nowadays. And mostly, of course, we're going to look at how much I will suck at it in this day and age, because I have to admit, it has been about 3 decades since I played this game, so the gameplay quality will probably not be that good. But I'm hoping I'm at least will get past level 1, that would be nice. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. And as you can see, I'm playing the hard drive version of this game, which has this nice opening screen. And it also has a bit of, it has some tweaks. But I didn't enable any of the cheats because I want to genuinely get past level 1 without unlimited lives or unlimited shield. And the first version of this game I played was the leaked beta of Kelly X, which was still a little bit different than this game, but not by much. It just had some different looks at some points, but that's mainly it. And yeah, it has this very nice opening screen. I like the way the game presents itself, and of course we are about to start the game and look at the most famous way the game presented itself to everyone, and the part of the game that we all remember. Yeah, and I like the fun fact that they didn't hire anyone to talk for the screen. They just filmed one of the developers doing it, which is very typical of 80s gaming. And of course we start in tank mode that we can change into airplane mode. And I don't know why everybody's calling it tank mode, because actually the box calls it a ground-based saucer. But the tank mode allows you to sort of attack more carefully and shoot in different directions, and you can retreat a bit. And I think the R makes me go faster. Indeed it does. And in airplane mode you just automatically scroll forward, so there's not much choice. Oh, and I was hit by a bullet already. Yeah, and F gives you fuel, which is basically your energy of the game, so if your fuel drops to 0, and I got an F and I got hit 3 times, that's just, and 4 times, I should be paying a bit more attention. Yeah, and in level 1 I prefer these side lasers instead of this ball that follows you around. Even if you are able to really combine. Yeah, and the Z is sort of this destruction thing, and I have new energy, so... Yeah, but I like the ground level saucer mode. Because you can also, if you're in a hurry, you don't have to wait for the screen to scroll, it just goes really fast. And I'm not really doing it right, but oh, I'm doing it completely wrong. The nice thing is these bullets, the grey bullets can't pass over high buildings. And I got my homing missiles, which I also like. Unfortunately, the homing missiles are only available for 10 seconds. Yeah, which is nice to have them. I don't know if the homing missiles actually work against the boss, to be honest. But because we are in our first boss fight. And yeah, the trick with the boss is actually, at least in this version of the game, I can't really remember, But you don't have to shoot it in the mouth all the time. Many people complain that the boss fight is really difficult because you can't find the mouth of the creature, etc. But actually, you only have to shoot it in the mouth after this flashing ball opens. Otherwise you can just shoot it from the side, which makes the boss fight a little bit easier. Although I did waste quite a bit of energy actually. And these, yeah, they make my tank go faster, which is the one upgrade I really didn't want. But this was the halfway boss of level of Sector 1. Oh, I didn't want that one. Damn it. Yeah, these are the balls that follow you around. Let's just use that weapon, so we also use that one. And I'm dying. So now I start this part of the level and I have no upgrades at all. This is the one thing you don't want to do in the game and I just did. Which is dying. Which is a really bad idea. Because now I lost all my weapons upgrades. I'm a bit annoyed with myself here. So I've got one upgrade now. I prefer these ones. Yeah, the A is a shield, but it only works for 10 seconds also. Yeah, these things are a lot faster. I'm sorry, I'm firing a little bit too much, but yeah, these are lots of enemies, but you also get lots of fuel, as you can see. Some energy because I have to be quick, because I have a shield left, and I have my second boss fight. Oh, I did it wrong. And of course this boss has a different pattern. And again this one too, just shoot him as much as you can. And now he's opened his mouth. Oh, that was a stupid move. But he moves in the same pattern all the time, so... And again. But this one is actually a little bit easier to dodge. Oh, why am I... Anyway, I got past level 1. And I try to talk about the game also, but it's really difficult when I'm playing it. But I must say that still, the game sort of still looks the part. I mean, of course it's an old game. I mean, you can tell the game is really old, but it still has it has sort of still has an appeal, because they made a clever choice of colors. And of course level 2 is way more difficult than level 1, and as you can see, I can't remember the attack patterns for this one. So I am probably going to die pretty quick here. Sorry, I'm firing away like crazy, but that's because I can't remember the attack patterns and I didn't know these were coming from behind. And I'm dead. I'm game over. This game gets a lot more difficult starting at level 2. Which is also a wise lesson for me and a good signal that I should probably not have another go. Because you will again see me struggling get past level 1 and then dying immediately in level 2. Because it's so long ago since it's so long ago since I played this game, so this is probably the best I can do. So let's just call it a day. Yeah, it's I mean, I know this is sort of an iconic game, and I'm still drawn into the gameplay, which I like. At the same time, I must admit, the appeal doesn't last very long, with the game being still a bit limited compared to later shoot-em-ups. And of course, nowadays, as I said, I don't have the time to remember all these attack patterns, which makes almost every classic shoot-em-up just not the right game for me. And in the background, the demo mode of this game actually is starting, so that's why the music changed. Sorry about that. But I don't have time to remember all these attack patterns, which makes almost every classic shoot-em-up just not the right game for me nowadays. But on the other hand, still, this was a very, very enjoyable experience for me. And just like it was in 1988, and that makes me really happy. So with that, I would like to thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.